Is the Austin housing market in serious trouble? Jeremy at the Night Group, your favorite Austin realtor. The March numbers just hit and there's some serious data to go over here because there's some serious things happening. If you are getting ready to buy in the Austin housing market, you might want to watch this video first. If you are getting ready to sell, definitely pay attention because this information will impact you and your prices. Let's get into it. So the March numbers just came out, and what you're going to hear across the board is how the market in the Austin area is down 13 or 15% depending on which numbers you're looking at. Now, when most of these people put out information about Austin, they look at the MSA numbers, which can be kind of misleading because you're talking about Round Rock all the way down to like San Marcos, and San Marcos isn't the strongest market in the Austin area. So when we look at the MSA, which is all of that area, we are down 13%. And I have some really great slides for you here. If we look at the median price is actually up month over month. Year over year, we are down 13%. So however you want to look at this, if you want to say month over month, we're up, yay. Or if you want to look and say, man, we're down year over year. But the serious thing we need to look at when we're looking at these charts, whether it's the MSA numbers or if we scroll and look at the Austin numbers, which is at 529, that's down month over month, just a smidge. Both of these numbers are something very serious to look at, and that's the months of inventory. And there's some, oh man, I got so much good information. Please stay around because I got really good information about the rental market too. But if we look at the inventory, we're at 2.8 months of inventory in the Austin area, and then we are at 3 months of inventory in the MSA, the large area. This is pretty crucial information here. Let me show you. If we compare year over year based on my charts, 529 was the Austin numbers, 624 was last year's highs. Now, if we go look at the MSA last year was at 521, now at 450. You look at this and you do see a month over month increase, so it takes us back to January. What I really need to show you and what's really going to impact the housing market if you're a buyer or a seller is this number right here. Right now in the MSA, we have 8,000 homes on the market. Now, if you paid attention to this channel last year, we were harping on the fact that there was only 17 or 1,200 homes on the market. Look at the graph right here. 2021, we had 1,700 homes on the market. 2022, we had 1,200 homes in the market. That's why all of a sudden you see these huge price increases going from March, April to May. This year, we are not going to see those price increases. They are actually dead flat if we look at them. But the reason why is we have so much inventory in the Austin area. That's the MSA. The Austin inventory is the same way. 2,100 homes in the market in Austin. Compare that to 533 in 2022 and 499 in 2021. Something to add here is that earlier I did a video saying that if prices just stayed the same all year, at the end of the year we would end flat. Well, Zillow just put out this article showing that Austin pretty much is going to end the year flat. Not positive, not negative, just kind of flat. So this is going along with what I'm saying. So for everyone that thinks that the market's absolutely going to crash, given the fact that we have so much inventory, I think inventory is what's keeping us from seeing heavy price appreciations this year. That's what I'm trying to say here, not trying to give you all this crazy doom and gloom. So what I am telling you in this information, if you're getting your home on the market, don't expect these huge $150,000 over list price offers. Now, all of my listings have recently gone under contract because we priced them competitively. Now, just shows you that you need to still price. All of my listings are under contract. All the buyers that we've had to come in town have either saw multiple offers recently or they wrote an offer on a property that's been sitting, but our buyer clients are finding it easier to get a home right now than last year, especially our VA clients and especially our FHA clients. But here's what we have to look at when we're looking at these numbers. All these people are telling you that interest rates are coming down, but if we look at this, interest rates over the last month have gone up. We saw a low about a month ago of 6.16% interest rate, and now we are seeing 6.75% interest rate. That's like 0.6 of an increase. That's a huge increase. As this inventory starts to really hit the market, now you're gonna have less buyers in the buyer pool, and on top of that, you're gonna have more inventory. Now, one thing I've heard a lot of buyers say is that I'm gonna come in and write these crazy offers and get a really far below list price offer. I have seen a few of those happen, but not so much yet. I think if you're a buyer wanting that, I would wait a little bit further until August. And here's why. Let's go back to the inventory. Right now, we have 4 times the amount of inventory in just Austin than we did in March of last year. The trends of inventory go up, especially in 2022. That's why we saw prices drop so far. Now, something else to consider why we may see more inventory is this fact that we're now at 3.6% unemployment rate. Now, you heard me talking about unemployment rate. I kept saying unemployment rate's low, unemployment rate's low. Let's see what happens. Well, let's see what happens. We went from 2.6 up to 3.6. We gained a whole point of unemployment in the Austin area. That is not good news for the Austin area. Now let's talk about something that I really need to talk about, and that's the fact that this Redfin report just came out about tracking the Austin rental numbers. Now here's what's really interesting. Oh, I got one more good thing coming up about taxes, so stay tuned for taxes. This is gonna be crazy. This is really important. But this information about the rental market is pretty serious. Austin is down 11% in the rental markets. Now I'm going to show you some information and show you that it's maybe not as crazy as this Redfin article makes it sound. But look, Austin is leading the pack in the most rent declines out of 13 metros. So those are pretty serious numbers because there's a lot of landlords that bought during the pandemic and they are looking at these prices going, my rental rates are coming down. I might need to put this back on the market. Partly why we're seeing some inventory. I mean, let's look at the rental stats here from rent.com. It shows that for a 2-bedroom, Lakeway is down 17%, but Pflugerville is up 15%. And Dripping Springs is down 19%, while you have New Braunfels up 13%. Remember, I just bought an investment property in New Braunfels because of this reason. I saw the writing on the wall. But overall, it's like minus 8%, up 8%, minus 6%. You know, Round Rock is kind of hitting the brunt of this, down 6%. Here's the other thing that's going to get crazy. The property tax valuations just hit. Now go to my website. I have a video going through the process if you're going to protest your taxes, what to do. So check out that video. But here's the deal. One of my rental properties, and this is the biggest problem with buying rental properties in the Austin area, one of my rental properties just saw a $100,000 increase in value when we're down 15% year over year on this, but from the peak we're down 20%. So one of my rental properties is going to see a massive increase in taxes. I have to protest those taxes. Most of these landlords are going to have to protest these taxes or decide it's time to put my home on the market. That's why we're seeing a lot of vacancies in our market right now. A lot of the homes on the market for sale, I think it's over 41% are actually vacant properties. Now think about this. If you're a homeowner right now and you're getting your tax valuation and it goes up again after a 56% increase from last year and 20% decrease in values, you're going, how the heck are property taxes going up? So we will see more inventory hitting the market very soon because of these property tax valuations. So again, if you want to protest your valuation, go here, go to my channel. I have a valuation tool on there to help you with that. Go to my website. We have that on there. But yeah, we are about to start seeing a lot more inventory hit the market. On top of that, there's a lot of multifamily still being built in the Austin area. So we are going to see a lot of multifamily being built. This is going to drive prices down. So if you're a buyer, you may want to look and wait to the August, September, October timeframe. If you're a homeowner getting your home on the market, you better make it look good, you better price it right, and you better get it on the market soon because as this inventory hits, your prices may come down. Jeremy Knight, the Knight Group. Am I the guy that's giving all the negative information or am I giving helpful information? Drop a comment below. We'll see you next time.